Good morning, friends. In this lecture, we will see inverse Laplace transform by method of partial fraction. So, up to now, you are knowing there are various methods to find inverse LT. So, by direct use of formula, then by using first shifting property, then by convolution theorem, and as far as your syllabus is concerned, this is partial fraction method to find inverse Laplace transform. So checkpoints of partial fraction resolution, as you have seen in your first semester, that is basic mathematics, this was the topic, partial fraction. So the checkpoints you might have knowing, just I will revise. The function must be proper. If improper, convert it into proper by actual division method. Second checkpoint is all the factors in the denominator should be irreducible. All the factors in the denominator should be irreducible. If reducible, make it irreducible by known factorization method. Third one is if the factor is linear, numerator is constant. Like this. If the factor is quadratic, then numerator is linear. So these are the some of the checkpoints for partial fraction resolution. So keeping in mind all these checkpoints, we will see how to solve the examples on inverse Laplace by using method of partial fraction. So our first example is find inverse Laplace transform of this 2a square minus 4 divided by s plus 1 s minus 4 s plus 2. So you know this one is proper function because numerator degree is 2, denominator degree is 3, and therefore this is proper. First green signal we will get here. Then we will see how many factors are there. So there are 3 factors. What type of the factors are? The type of the factors are they are linear and they are non-repeated. All the factors are also irreducible. So first one you have to see whether the factor is whether the function is proper or improper. If proper, then first green signal. Then see the factors in the denominator. If all of them are irreducible, then second green signal you will get. Then type of the factors, whether they are linear or quadratic or linear repeated or quadratic repeated, and so on. So here all the 3 factors are irreducible. Second green signal we will get, and all of them are non-repeated. So what we do here, we assume 2a square minus 4 divided by s plus 1 s minus 4 s plus 2 is equal to a upon s plus 1 plus b upon s minus 4 plus c upon s plus 2, where a, b, c are constants to be find out. So first can be simplified. Then you know all these things, a into s minus 4 s plus 2 plus b into s plus 1 s plus 2 plus c into s plus 1 s minus 4. Then to find the value of a, we will put s is equal to minus 1. Then to find the value of b, we will put s is equal to 4. And to find the value of c, we put s is equal to minus 2 in this second equation. This one is your first one. This is the answer. Only thing is to find the constant. So to find the constant, we use this method. There are various methods. You know all these methods because you have already solved the examples on partial fraction. So using these values of a, b, c in 1, we will get the values of a, b, c are like this. A is 2 by 5, B is 14 by 5 and C is 2 by 3, and therefore this we can write like this, and L inverse of this is 2 by 5 L inverse of 1 upon S plus 1 plus 14 by 15 L inverse of 1 upon S minus 4 plus 2 by 3 L inverse of 1 upon S plus 2. So this one is e raised to minus t, this one is e raised to 4t, e raised to minus 3t. So e raised to minus 2t. So this one is your answer. Then second example is, second one is s square plus 1 upon s cube plus 3s square plus 2s. So in the the function is proper, therefore we will get the first green signal. We proceed. Then but this one is only one factor, and we observe that this is reducible, not irreducible. So reduce it like this. Take s common. In the bracket you will get s square plus 3s plus 2. Again the factors of s square plus 3s plus 2 are s plus 1, s plus 2. So the total factors are s plus 1, s plus 2, and therefore the given function becomes like this. And as in first example, we know how to resolve this by using partial fraction method. A by s plus b by s plus 1 plus c by s plus 2. Then a, b, c are constants to be find out. A, to find the value of a, s is 0. To find the value of b, s is minus 1. And to find the value of c, s is minus 2. And we will get these are the constants. And therefore we put these constants in this, and we will get s square plus 1 s into s plus 1 s plus 2 is equal to half s, half divided by s minus 2 by s plus 1 plus 5 by 2 s plus 2, and therefore L inverse of this is 1/2 L inverse of 1 upon s minus twice L inverse of 1 upon s plus 1 plus 5 by 2 L inverse of 1 upon s plus 2. That is L inverse of 1 upon s is 1 upon L inverse of 1 upon s plus 1 e raised to minus t, and L inverse of 1 upon s plus 2 e raised to minus 2t. So this one is your final answer. Next is s square divided by s plus 1 bracket cube. So s plus 1 bracket cube means the function is proper, and here in the denominator there is only one factor s plus 1, but it is linear and it repeats thrice, and therefore we use our partial fraction method resolution like this: a upon s plus 1 plus b upon s plus 1 square plus c upon s plus 1 cube, and where a, b, c are constants to be find out, and therefore how to find the values of a, b, c we know. Putting s is equal to minus 1, we will get the value of c. Value of c is 1. Then using c is 1 and s is 0, we will get the equation a plus b equal to minus 1. Using c is 1, s is 1, in 2 we will get the equation 2a plus b equal to 0. And these two equations, that is a plus b equal to minus 1 and 2a plus b equal to 0, we will solve them for a and b, and we will get the values of a and b. A is 1, b is minus 2, and c is already we have found, that is 1, and therefore this becomes s square upon s plus 1 bracket cube is equal to 1 upon s plus 1 minus 2 upon s plus 1 square plus 1 upon s plus 1 cube, and therefore L inverse of 1 upon s plus 1 is e raised to minus 2, s plus 1 square, L inverse of 1 upon s plus 1 square, t times e raised to minus t into t. Then this one is e raised to minus t into t square by 2. E raised to minus t is common, and in the bracket 1 minus 2t plus t square by 2. This one is our answer. Fourth one is 4s plus 5 divided by s minus 1 bracket square into s plus 2. Then again the function is proper, and in the denominator there are two factors, s plus 2 and s minus 1. S minus 1 both are linear. One s minus 1 repeats twice and this is non-repeated, and therefore we write this as a upon s plus 2 plus b upon s minus 1 plus c upon s minus 1 bracket square. काही जण असं पण लिहू शकतात a upon s minus 1 plus b upon s minus 1 square plus c upon s plus 2 असंही लिहू शकतात. कसंही लिहिलं तरी उत्तर तेच येणार आहे. So you use your own method and then write like this and find the values of a, b, c as we have seen in first three examples how to find the values of a, b, c. So a becomes minus 1 by 3, c becomes 3 and b becomes 1 by 3, and therefore the given function is like this. 4s plus 5 upon s plus 2 s minus 1 bracket square is equal to minus 1 upon 3 divided by s plus 2 plus 1 upon 3 divided by s minus 1 plus 3 upon s minus 1 bracket square, and therefore L inverse of this is L inverse like this, 1 by 3 e raised to t plus 3 e raised to t. So this one is your final answer. Next one is 2s square minus 6s plus 5 divided by s cube minus 6s square plus 11s minus 6. So as we see, this is proper, but in the denominator there is only one factor and this factor is reducible. How to reduce this? See your test for having the factor having s minus 1 as a factor. काय करतो आपण इथं सगळ्या सहगुणकांची डिनॉमिनेटरमध्ये सहगुणक बघा, एस क्यूबचा 1 आहे, एस स्क्वेअरचा वजा 6 आहे, एसचा 11 आहे आणि कॉन्स्टंट आहे वजा 6. या सगळ्या सहगुणकांची बेरीज जर घेतली तर 0 येते, म्हणून एस मायनस 1 हा फॅक्टर 1 आहे. याला आपण कुठली मेथड म्हणतो? याला आपण सिंथेटिक डिव्हिजन मेथड. त्याप्रमाणे मग राहिलेले दोन फॅक्टर्स आपले असे येतात, एस मायनस 2 आणि एस मायनस 3. म्हणजे टोटल फॅक्टर्स याचे 3 होतात, एस मायनस 1 एस मायनस 2 एस मायनस 3. म्हणून हे बरोबर हे आहे. म्हणजे याचं एल इन्व्हर्स काढायचं म्हणजेच याचं एल इन्व्हर्स फाइंड करायचं, आणि ते मग कसं करायचं आपण आत्तापर्यंतची 4 एक्झाम्पल बघितलेली आहेत त्याप्रमाणे हे करायचं आहे. a upon s minus 1 plus b upon s minus 2 plus c upon s minus 3. Find the values of a, b, c, and a is 1 by 2, b is minus 1, c is 5 by 2, and therefore this becomes this, and take the inverse Laplace of both the sides so that you will get the answer like this: e raised to t minus e raised to 2t plus 5 by 2 e raised to 3t. Then the sixth example is like this: s square upon s square plus 1 s square plus 4. Here we put s square is equal to x. So this one is case number 5. That is hidden factors, we will say. As we observe that s square plus 1 s square plus 4 both are quadratic factors, but the term in s comes in terms of s square. म्हणजे इथं जे एस जे आलंय ते सगळं एस स्क्वेअरच्या स्वरूपात आहे, म्हणून आपण काय करतो इथं एस स्क्वेअरला एक्स मानतोय. याचा उपयोग फक्त आणि फक्त फॅक्टर्स काढण्यासाठी करतोय. पुन्हा एक्सचं रूपांतर एक्स एस मध्ये आपल्याला शेवटला करायचंच आहे. मग हे असं आपण केलं, याचं फॅक्टर्स म्हणजे रेझोल्युशन केलं. ए ची किंमत आली -1/3, बी ची किंमत आली 4/3. म्हणून x upon x plus 1 x plus 4 is equal to -1/3 x plus 1 plus 4/3 x plus 4, and therefore put x is equal to s square upon s square plus 1 because we are interested in s. So resubstitute and then take the L inverse of both the sides so that this becomes -1/3 sin t plus 2/3 sin 2t. The seventh example: 5s plus 3 divided by s minus 1 s square plus 2s plus 5. So here s square plus 2s plus 5 is quadratic factor and it is irreducible. This factor is linear. non-repeated, and this is also irreducible, and therefore as you have seen in the topic partial fraction, how to resolve this: a upon s minus 1 plus bs plus c upon s square plus 2s plus 5, where a, b, c are constants to be find out. As usual, you can find the constants a, b, c like this. A is 1, c is 2, and b is minus 1. And therefore this becomes 5s plus 3 upon s minus 1 s square plus 2s plus 5 becomes 1 upon s minus 1 plus minus s plus 2 upon s square plus 2s plus 5. Take the inverse of both the sides so that you can get this e raised to t minus L inverse of s plus 1 minus 3s plus 1 bracket square plus 4 like this. And the final answer is e raised to t minus e raised to minus t cos 2t minus 3 by 2 e raised to minus t sin 2t. So this one is your final answer. यामध्ये ह्या मेथडमध्ये तुम्हाला बऱ्याच गोष्टी नोन आहेत. फक्त इन्व्हर्स लाप्लास ट्रान्सफॉर्मच्या रिझल्टचा म्हणजे जे काय आपण स्टँडर्ड रिझल्ट्स आहेत त्यांचा उपयोग करून शेवटला तुम्हाला उत्तर फाइंड करायचं आहे. बाकी तुमचं पार्शल फ्रॅक्शन मध्ये रिझोल्युशन कसं करायचं हे तुमच्याकडं आहे. फर्स्ट सेमिस्टरला बेसिक मॅथमॅटिक्समध्ये पार्शल फ्रॅक्शन टॉपिक झालेला आहे, त्यातलंच हे सगळं आहे. आणि त्यामुळं मला वाटतंय हे सगळ्यात इझिएस्ट आहे. पण तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस करायला पाहिजे. प्रॅक्टिस इज द ओनली वे टू बिकम परफेक्ट इन मॅथमॅटिक्स. सो आय सपोज फॉर टुडे इट इज सफिशियंट. कुठलीही शंका तुम्हाला आली तर तुम्ही लगेच विचारायला पाहिजे. अजून मला सांगायचं आहे की बरेच जण व्हिडिओ बघत नाहीत असं दिसतंय, कारण एकूण तुम्ही जे हायर मॅथमॅटिक्सला जॉईन झालेले विद्यार्थी मेकॅनिकलचे 150च्या आसपास आहेत आणि तुमच्या इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स ग्रुपचे 75च्या आसपास आहेत. म्हणजे 250 विद्यार्थी. समजा एक 25 जण अजूनही तळ्यात मळ्यात आहेत, पण 200 विद्यार्थी तर किमान आहेत. आणि 200 पैकी फक्त व्ह्यूज येत आहेत 100, 63, 75 अशा व्ह्यूज येत आहेत बघितलेल्या विद्यार्थ्यांचे. तर सगळ्यांनी हे व्हिडिओ 2 वेळा 3 वेळा 4 वेळा बघायचे आहेत. यूट्यूबवरचे व्हिडिओ आहेत. यूट्यूबवरच्या व्हिडिओचा आणखीन फायदा तुम्हाला असा होतो, तुमच्या वेळेनुसार तुम्ही अगदी 2 वेळा 4 वेळा 10 वेळा हा व्हिडिओ बघून तुम्हाला यामधलं बऱ्याच गोष्टी बारकावे जे आहेत ते तुम्ही आत्मसात कराल अशी आशा आहे. सो बी केअरफुल, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.